advance rollers, and they're at a sale price now, $21.98. If you're shopping with a major credit card, 5 payments of $4.40 per month will get this home to you. The Guard Your ID is a product that has been very popular. As a matter of fact, I'm sure there have been hundreds of thousands of these sold since they were introduced. And what it does is, with an encrypted text in a dark black ink, it basically covers up all of the font. So return address labels, medicine bottle labels, things that can't very easily be destroyed can now be completely guarded so that that information is not available to anyone who might be looking to steal your identity. Diana Seedstead is here with us to talk about the Guard Your ID sets, and I do want to go through the colors really quickly, Diana, if we could, and then we'll jump into how this works. So first off, we have the emerald green. The next one is your gray. We have a set of 3 of the light blue, and then new this season we have the purple is available. New this season we have bright blue and pink. V37234 is your item number. Welcome in, Diana. Always a pleasure. Thanks for coming back.
Thanks, Jane. Good to see you again.
Yeah.
So I love this set because this is the first time that we actually included that built-in letter opener at the top. And how that works is you're just going to pull up on it and it clicks into place. So you have that at the ready when you get the packages and you're going through your mail, and you can just quickly open things instead of like taking the kitchen knife or the scissors and not doing it the right way when you're slicing things open. But then you have your Guard Your ID. So I'm going to just shut that. You just pull this little lever down, shut that. But this is a self-inking roller stamp, and on that stamp surface are all of these characters. So you can see they're scrambled, they go different directions, but that's what basically encrypts the information that you're rolling it over. So, you know, on this packing slip, it has payment method, my name and my address. So I want to give those a couple quick swipes before I put them in the recycle bin, but I can show you close up here. You know, this is a W-2 form, a receipt, a check that we have. So very simply, by rolling it once over all that precious information that you definitely don't want getting into the wrong hands. Let me hold that up really close to the camera. There's no way to read through that. Those characters completely block all that information that was on there. So then you can safely dispose of things like receipts that had the last 4 digits of my debit card there, checks that have your checking account number, or even it can be junk mail and magazines and just anything that has your name and address on it, because you just don't really know what happens with your trash and recycling when it's sitting at the curb. Did somebody go through there looking for treasures but found some financial information? Here you go. Look at that, how close you can get. Now there's no way to see that. I'm going to flip it around too. Cannot read that from the back either. So now you have protected all that medical information that was on here, all of your personal information.
I love this for packing slips and for return packages. So every time I order items from QVC, Diana, they usually have on the outside the label with your address and information. And if you're returning a package, that has to be removed. Well, you sometimes can't get those plastic stickers off of the plastic packages. So I use this to encrypt so that you can't see the previous barcode or the previous address on those boxes. And those are things that can't be shredded. So once again, this is perfect for all of the things that you cannot shred, but also things like the prescription bottles and, you know, personal information, your health information is important to properly dispose of. So all of those things this will come into handy when it's, you know, time to make sure you're properly disposing of all of those. And as someone who has had to process my mother's estate, I did find that there were little things hidden all over the place, Social Security numbers, checks, the ones that they send, like you saw there, that, you know, if somebody gets a hold of them, they can open up an account with your name and information on it. So all of those things can safely be distributed and destroyed using the Guard Your ID ink. So you get all 3 of these in the color of your choice. That's the emerald green that you're looking at. We have the gray, the light blue, and that has been the most popular. We have purple, bright blue, which is new this season, and the pink, which is also new this season, and that is new and also the most limited. With this, how many swipes can we anticipate, Diana?
So each one's going to last about 1,000 swipes. You're getting 3,000 swipes in the set. And I love that you're getting 3 because you may want to keep one in your office, send one with your husband to work or at your office. We get so many things that either we print out, maybe it's an airline ticket or something that has personal information or has things like the barcodes and things like that that you wouldn't want somebody to scan and be able to track your information. The prescription bottles, like you were saying, I mean, you cannot throw this into a shredder, and I certainly don't want to put this in the recycle bin with people being able to see what kind of medications someone's taking in my home. So, you know, whether it's old tax forms, it's about peace of mind, because it is a nightmare to actually have to go through identity theft. And this is just one way that somebody can steal your identity. If you throw things that have that personal information, date of birth, social security number, account numbers, into the trash or recycle bin, you know, it's almost like taking it and handing it to a stranger on the street, which obviously you would never do. So this just blocks it, and you know it's protected. You know this information is not going to get into the wrong hands.
For sure. Well, you get 3 of them with that letter opener attached in this particular assortment, and you get the wider set characters on this as well for $21.98 is sale price. 5 easy pays of $4.40 per month on these. This is perfect to put in the office. This is perfect to put at the mail center in your home. And for us, that's our kitchen counter. It's where all the mail comes in, Diana, and usually we try to touch those letters once and have them right out when we're done. So it's perfect to put there. And because you get 3, you can actually have them in all of the places in your home that you receive mail.
Right. And these are also important for the younger people in our lives. You know, my son just went off to college and he has a Guard Your ID with instructions. You know, he's getting things there. He's getting a lot of credit card applications. He's getting things that have his student ID. He has, you know, lots of mail. And if he has a job there, he'll have a W, you know, he'll get his pay stub. So he needs that, but we have to instruct our younger people, because this is not something you learn in school, the proper way to dispose of your financial information. So this is great for those younger people, because he certainly doesn't have a shredder sitting in his dorm room. But it's just something that's an easy habit to get into. It protects all that precious information for you and your family, and it's just easy to use. I do this sometimes at night watching TV. Doesn't bother anybody. It's not loud. I can just sit there and go through the day's mail and toss out what I don't need.
For sure. V37234 is your item number, $21.98. It's such a simple thing with a couple of swipes to give you peace of mind that you're properly getting rid of any information that might be vital to your personal identity. So there's the emerald green. There's your gray. We have light blue, purple, bright blue, which is new this season, and the pink, which is also new. Continue in the process of placing your order for that. Diana, thank you so much. And you're the 3rd person in the show that sent kids off to college this year. It's that milestone.
Yes.
So it'll be okay. They'll be back.
Hard,
they will be
Yes,
back.
they will. Thanks, Jane.
Take care,
Bye.
Diana. All righty, so we're going to jump into now